Yo, welcome back to Deep Cut, the podcast where we dive deep into the messy, colourful world of ideas, creativity, and the rules that protect them. I'm your host, Keto, here to ink the facts and splash you with knowledge. Today's episode is all about something you might not think about when you're doodling characters, making beats, or even sharing memes. Intellectual property, copyright, and Creative Commons. Don't worry, no boring textbook vibes here. Think of it like turf war rules for creativity. If you don't know the rules, you might lose your match without even knowing why. Alright, let's start with the big squid in the room, intellectual property. That's just a fancy way of saying any creation of the mind that you can own. Imagine you design your own Splatoon map, make a fan poster, or invent a gadget that helps you win more turf wars. Those ideas? They're your property, just not like a skateboard or headphones. Instead, they're your intellectual property. People protect their intellectual property with things like patents, trademarks, and copyrights. It's like putting your team's ink colour all over the map. You're showing, hey, this belongs to me. Now, let's swim over to copyright. Copyright is the laws that says, hey, if you made this artwork, song, video, or code, you control how it gets copied, shared, or remixed. Here's the catch. Just because something is online doesn't mean it's free to use. If you grab someone's Splatoon fan art and slap it on your merch without asking, that's like splatting your teammate by accident. Not cool, and also illegal. But sometimes creators want to share their work freely. That's where Creative Commons comes in. It's like when a Splatoon player says, yeah, use my custom stage. I want others to have fun with it. Creative Commons licenses let artists decide. Can you remix their work? Can you use it for free or only for non-commercial stuff? Do you have to give credit? It's like a menu of options for how others can use your ink. Think of it as the difference between claiming the whole map for yourself or letting your squad tag along. So why should you care? Because you're all creators. Whether you're editing TikToks, making beats, writing fanfics, or coding games, you're generating intellectual property every single day. Here's why it matters. Protecting your work. Imagine you design a sick Splatoon-inspired hoodie, post it online, and then, bam! A random company takes your design and sells it for money without giving you credit or a penny. If you don't protect your work, you might lose out on recognition, money, or both. Respecting others' work. Let's say you use a copyrighted song in your YouTube video. If you don't have permission, YouTube can mute your video, take it down, or even ban your account. That's like being splatted right when you were about to claim the zone, building your rep. When you give credit or follow Creative Commons rules, you show you're a responsible creator. That builds trust. People are way more likely to collaborate with you or share your work when they know you play fair. Now, what happens if you don't do anything? Your creations might get stolen, and you won't have any power to stop it. You could get hit with takedowns, fines, or even lawsuits if you use someone else's work without permission. And maybe the biggest loss, you don't get the recognition you deserve for your ideas. Imagine painting half the turf in Splatoon, only for someone else to take the windscreen. Not cool. Knowing the rules about intellectual property, copyright, and Creative Commons is like knowing your weapon loadout in turf war. You wouldn't go into a match without gear, so don't go into the creative world without protecting your ideas. Alright, Inklings. That's a wrap for today's Deep Cut. Remember, your ideas are powerful, but with power comes, yeah, you guessed it, responsibility. Protect your ink, respect others' turf, and share when you want to, not when you're forced to. I'm Keto, signing off. Stay fresh, keep creating, and I'll catch you in the next Deep Cut.